I'm Max Velasquez, your SGA Director of Community Involvement.
And I'm Mary Alex Maloof, also your SGA Director of Community Involvement.
We are so excited to announce that the Amelia Center of Children's Hospital of Alabama has been chosen as our fall charity this year. The Amelia Center provides professional counseling for kids and teens grieving the death of a friend or family member. They provide a safe place for kids where they can find hope and creatively express their feelings through art and play.
This charity is special to many people in the Vestavia community because the center is named after Amelia Elliott, a Vestavia Hills High School student that was tragically killed the summer before her senior year, along with 3 other Camp Cosby counselors. Her parents partnered with the Children of Alabama to turn their loss into a place where children and family can go for grief counseling. The Amelia Center opened in 1997.
Art therapy is very useful in counseling children. The Amelia Center has asked us to help them replenish their art room. Each grade will compete in a fundraising drive to bring in various art supplies that the Amelia Center uses in counseling children.
Amelia loves sunflowers, so we've designed a banner that shows you exactly what type of art supplies to bring in using the petals of a sunflower. Each class will be in a competition to bring in all their art items, as well as gift cards or cash donations that the center can put towards buying art supplies.
Ask your class president or sponsor how you can get involved in this drive, what items to bring, and drop these items in the class bin in the front lobby.
The class that fills up their sunflower first and brings in the most cash donations or gift cards will win the class competition.
We will continue fundraising as long as we can, but this class competition will end on October 26th, and the winner will be announced on homecoming. Thanks so much for supporting the Amelia Center and this fundraising drive.
I'm Catherine Morrison, SGA Vice President, and now we will hear from the founders of the Amelia Center, George and Jerry Elliott.
Well, the inspiration first came from a fellow by the name of Joe McNulty, who went out to Camp Cosby the night that the counselors, Amelia and the counselors, were killed, and stayed a week counseling those folks. And from that event, he wanted to do a grief assistance center. And that was sort of a miracle waiting to happen. We just walked up and said, we're the Elliots, we're Amelia's parents. If you want to do it, let's do it. When we lost Amelia, there was no such place where you could go and you could deal directly with the loss of a child. And I think what the Amelia Center has grown into is a wonderful community resource that's very keyed in to that kind of loss.
There's a feeling of hope there. It's not depressing. It's somewhere to get help and to get hope again in your life.
Staff is entirely compassionate and caring and talented, and they relate well with every client. In the last 20 years, we've helped 13,000 individuals. And everywhere that Jerry and I go, we hear stories from people who have been benefited by it.
One day, a young lady came into the Amelia Center, and she had had a miscarriage. And she sat down and looked up and saw Amelia's picture. She said, just a minute, is this the Amelia that the center's named for? And someone said, yes, it is. She said, oh my heavens, I knew Amelia and she was my friend. And she said, if I ever need her to help her, she'd be there for me. And she was, in the form of the center.
Hello, Vestavia Hills family. I'm Chad Merrill, and this is my wife, Monica. And years ago, we were in school with Amelia Elliott, and we are very grateful that we have chosen the Amelia Center this year as our charity. And my wife would like to share with you some memories that she has from the time that her and Amelia got to spend together when they were younger.
I had the privilege of growing up with Amelia, and we went to Camp Cosby together. We were campers there together, and we were counselors there together, and we worked together the summer of her tragic accident. And I have so many sweet memories with Amelia. She was full of joy and the kind of person that found the bright side to every situation. She loved sunflowers. That was her favorite flower, which is very fitting because she brought sunshine to everybody who knew her. And her precious parents, Mr. and Miss Elliott, wanted to start the Amelia Center in her honor to help grieving families find hope and healing and comfort in the midst of the very hard road of loss that they have to walk. And I'm so thankful that Vestavia has chosen this ministry this year to support. It is a ministry that supports so many families and impacts many, many lives, and I'm really grateful that that's what you guys are doing, and I know that it's a way that you are honoring my beautiful friend and leaving a lasting legacy that we can all be so proud of.
My name is Millie Whitaker, and I am currently the alternative school teacher for the Vestavia Hills City Schools. But in the 1990s, I taught 10th and 11th grade right here at Vestavia Hills High School. And I had the honor and the privilege of working with Amelia Elliott her junior year. Amelia was quirky, she was funny, she laughed, she always had a smile. And one of the best things I think I've ever done as a teacher was because she was trying out for Rebelette tryouts, and Rebelettes used to be 6th period. And she came in 7th period and she was all bouncy and worried about tryouts, and she asked if she could go. And I told her, sure, go, y'all go try out, y'all get stretched, and y'all go do what you need to do. Well, Amelia made it, and she died that summer. And it makes me happy, as one of my greatest teacher memories was that I let her go, and she got to know what it was like to be on that squad again for her senior year. For us to pick Amelia Center as our school charity is one of the greatest things I think we could do. As a former SGA officer myself, we used to waste a lot of money doing fireworks at halftime and amazing things that were perfectly wonderful at the time. But when y'all raise money for a charity and for a group that honors a student that is just like one of you, it's the greatest thing you could do because you're making a difference. And it makes me proud to say that I am also a Vestavia Hills Rebel, class of 1981, and I'm so proud of what y'all are doing right now. And I thank you.
Amelia was a Rebelette, and she was entering her senior year at Vestavia Hills High School at the time of her death. A Rebelette scholarship was developed in Amelia's memory. The scholarship is designed for a graduating senior that has the same characteristics as Amelia. Amelia was described as being compassionate, caring, fun, and showed positive school spirit.
My name is Mamie Livingston, and I'm your Director of Homecoming. My mom, Jamie, was the first recipient of the Amelia Elliott Scholarship in 1996, and she was proud to be honored with the scholarship in the name of someone she loves so much. So let's continue to honor Amelia by giving back to this wonderful organization.
My name is Samantha. I'm Gage's mom. We came to the Amelia Center when Gage's father had an car accident, and he stayed out of school and spent some time with the family. And his first day back at school, we went to talk to the counselor, and she gave us a name and number to the Amelia Center. And we called right away and made an appointment, and that's when we met Dusty. And Gage has been loving coming here ever since.
I used to be really sad, but Miss Laura and the whole Amelia Center helped me to be happy. Like right now, I'm making a commercial. Hey! I'm not that sad anymore. The people at the Amelia Center, they are just really nice.
I would encourage everyone who loses a family member or someone they know or is close to them to come to the Amelia Center because it is helpful.